What is going on, guys? It is Ducky or Duckzilla here, and first of all, I want to apologise if I'm too loud. I actually have lost hearing in my ears. Basically, I can't hear anything because I was at a concert last night and my ears are still ringing from that night, so if I'm very loud, I apologise. And also if the gameplay in the background is very loud, because I honestly can't tell the difference between the volumes. My ear is just absolutely shot. But anyway, let's get into actually what this video is about. It is the Overwatch beta and my review on it. So I was playing the Overwatch beta for about 7 hours in total for when it was out throughout its weekend, last weekend, and it was pretty fun. I really enjoyed the beta. It was like a Team Fortress 2 style sort of game, and it was absolutely fantastic. I'm probably going to buy the game when it comes out, and I don't usually buy games a lot now, especially like from betas, but with this beta it was so fun. Very fast paced shooter. You guys can see the gameplay in the background. Basically, if you enjoy Team Fortress 2, you'll absolutely love this game, because it basically is just Team Fortress 2, but a lot more characters, a lot more abilities, a lot more heroes, and it is a very all around fantastic game. A very fast paced shooter. Now obviously there is some overpowered heroes, some issues that need to be solved. First of all, with Bastion, I think, is one of the big ones, with his turret mode being extremely overpowered. You guys will see in the gameplay that the turrets are very OP, with the fact that they can turn around in 360 degree angles and they'll just absolutely rinse you. I think if it was 180, it'd be a lot more fairer. If Corbin's turret, which kills me at like the very start of this gameplay, and you see how it just absolutely decimates me, and Bastion's turret were just in 180 modes, the game would probably be a lot more fairer, or at least they'll be a lot more not underpowered but not overpowered. They'd be a lot more even. And another character who's got a little bit of issues, I think, is shit, what's his name? I'm trying to think right now off the top of my head, and I can't really think of someone who's extremely OP. It is I'm trying to think. Hold on, Reaper? No, not Reaper. Reinhardt, the guy with his shield. The shield is pretty overpowered, and I know it's obviously meant to be a big shield, it's meant to block a lot of things, but there was some times where I felt like the shield shouldn't be blocking like ultimate powers and stuff. Like if someone uses their ultimate and the shield's able to block it, it kinda sort of gets rid of the whole point of using an ultimate and for it being extremely overpowered, because that's what an ultimate is meant to be. I think that sort of shield should maybe be able to take damage from ultimates, and should be able to maybe just absolutely get destroyed with ultimates. If you know what I mean, right? I feel like the shield's a bit too overpowered when it comes to these ultimate moves. Another character who I think could use a bit of a nerf is McCree, mainly just because McCree's flashbang ability is, it stuns you for quite a long time, and I think like it would be fair if you were able to use abilities while you get flashbanged, or at least, you know, change the duration of it. Because if you get flashbanged by McCree and he just runs up to you and he uses his left trigger ability and he just spams you with his gun, you're pretty much fucking dead. As a deadly combo. Another character who I think is extremely overpowered is Roadhog. Roadhog, I think he is in this gameplay, I'm not 100% sure, but he's the big fat guy with a pig belly, and he literally will just hit you with a chain, pull you in and shoot you with a shotgun and you're dead. That's quite overpowered, and also the fact that he has this healing ability where he just heals like full health extremely quickly, which I think should maybe be nerfed a bit, because that is pretty overpowered as well. Another character who I think could use a bit of a buff is Tracer, or at least change some things with her, because I know Tracer is meant to be that sort of running gun, really up and close in your face, so obviously the guns are not going to do a lot of damage from far range, but I think her fire rate should be decreased, because she has a very rapid fire pistols, as again you guys will see in this gameplay, because I am playing as Tracer. She has 40 bullets and 2 guns, and it doesn't seem like she fires 40 bullets, because they just disappear instantly, and you have to be literally right up in their face to be able to kill them and all of that, and I think that should maybe be buffed a little bit. I also think her ultimate should be buffed, that sticky bomb, because the range on it isn't that good for a sticky bomb, and I know obviously it's a sticky bomb, you're meant to stick someone with it, but I do feel like the range should be increased maybe a tiny bit with that bomb. But again, that's just because I was playing as Tracer, and maybe I just got unlucky with a lot of my bombs, and that's why I'm saying that. But really, with this game, I really enjoyed it. The game modes as well. They had like hardpoint game modes, objective-based game modes, like in this one where you have to get the payloads over to the other side, over at the checkpoints and stuff. And it was an extremely fun game. The maps as well, I feel like are very even. There's one map that is extremely overpowered for one side. I can't remember the map, but it's basically there's a second hardpoint that the guys need to defend, and it is really difficult to break if they've got a really good setup. Like, I think this game they had one Reinhardt, two Bastions and two Chorbans with their turrets. It was actually the most difficult thing to break in the game. We weren't able to do it. But game mode wise, the game modes are very fun. I really do enjoy it. Hero wise, not a lot of heroes I think are very uneven. I think Bastion's a bit overpowered. I think Chorban's turret's a bit overpowered. I think there's a few. I would say Reaper is a bit overpowered, but maybe that's just because I just kept getting merked by Reaper. I think Roadhog's a bit overpowered as well. A lot of the healers I feel like are pretty even based. You know, I do think the healers are very good. I think there's one healer, I think Zenyatta or whatever his name is, he's pretty OP for a healer as well. You wouldn't think he's a healer because he just absolutely will destroy you as well. So he's got very good basic attacks as well as his healing abilities. So he's an extremely overpowered healer. So maybe a nerf could come to him. I don't really know. Out of the support characters, I can't really think of one that's extremely overpowered. But the game comes out on, like, what, 24th of May. Very good game. Highly recommend it to you guys. The competitive aspect of it is going to be absolutely amazing, because I do feel like this game has this game could be extremely competitive and could have a competitive scene. I would definitely try and play it competitively if it's on Xbox. If it's on PC, I might upgrade my PC and maybe try and play it on PC, because I really do want to get into this game competitively, because it's so fun. I know that wasn't really a good review of the game, but personally from the beta, I really enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend it to you guys, and like I said, it's been a few days since I played it, so I know it's not a good review. I apologise, but that's pretty much all for this video. I don't really want to ramble on. If it's very loud, again, I do apologise, because my ears are just absolutely shot. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.